What's up, guys? Right now I am heading to the airport. Gotta try to keep my eyes on the road there. I'm heading to the airport, going to Hong Kong and then over to China. And I'm going to Global Sources first. It's going to be a trade show and it's going to be a seminar for Amazon sellers. I'm also going to, afterwards to China to see my first supplier and to find some new ones. So I'm going to make some videos on the trip. Some of the things that I didn't think I would have to do to get there, like to China. It's just 2 hours away from Hong Kong, but you still need a visa, even if you just go there to buy some rice. So, and when you get there, you also need a VPN to change your IP address so you can use Facebook and Google. Because China is a little bit, not a dictatorship, but I don't know. It's a bit strict over there. So I'm gonna make a clip on that, hopefully when I land in Sweden. And if you have any questions about going to China or that you want to check out a trade show, then keep watching. So now I'm in Oslo, just about to board the flight to Stockholm and then over to Hong Kong. What's up, guys? Just arrived in Hong Kong, so pretty cool. Maybe I'm just sleep deprived, but they have one taxi for urban, one for something else. They have like a color for each taxi. Love Asia. What's up, guys? I've been in Hong Kong for about 1 day right now, and it's a pretty tiny hotel room. I can actually touch both the walls at the same time. But I want to show you guys the website of Global Sources, where you can find stuff, where you can figure out if you need a visa to go to Hong Kong. Most countries don't have to. And I'm also just gonna show you guys quickly what the Amazon Global Sources Summit is about. Let's get into it. So, Global Sources. One big advantage is that it is in Hong Kong. So most countries don't need a visa if you're from most countries, at least almost all of Europe and the US. How you can check to make sure, just search Hong Kong visa, do the top one, press part 3 here, and there's a list. So if you're from Afghanistan, you need to have a visa, but most countries down here, as you can see on the list, Canada was here. I know the US is 90 days with no visa, so it's pretty easy to get to. On the trade show, you have Global Sources, a bit electronic heavy in the beginning, but you also have gifts and home, fashion. I'm not going to go too deep into it. I'm just going to show you kind of how it's set up. If you go in to learn more, you can find the exhibitor list. You can look at, you can have a quick look at product reviews, different categories. And one thing I like here is the Amazon, the startup launchpad. It's about to say Amazon launchpad, where you can find some new products or at least new versions of products. Portable speakers, maybe wood. I'm not sure if this one is in the US yet. You can check them out. Bluetooth glasses. Yeah, I'm not going to go too much into it, but there's a lot of different things you can find there. And you could go just for that, getting the inspiration, but also finding quality suppliers. They also have some resources here, how to plan your travels, discounted hotel rates, how how to get to the fair, everything. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. And the second biggest reason to go to the Global Sources one is that there is a Global Sources Summit for Amazon sellers. It's a 3-day conference, and I'll show you guys the agenda. You can go in, have a look for yourself. At least there's some things here that I think is very interesting. Middleman strategies, visiting the factory, getting someone to check out your getting a bit of a what's it called? Like can't even remember that word. My brain is a bit mush. I didn't try to spend, but I spent like 3 hours trying to make the perfect thumbnail, and I never made it before. So, and it's almost 3 a.m. So I'm a bit out of it. So excuse me. 10 epic sourcing fails, how to avoid them, the art of negotiation. And one thing that really caught my interest as well, mastermind for advanced sellers. It's always good to try to get in a few levels above where you're at. I see myself as pretty new yet. And this is one I liked. The quickest way to launch on Amazon Japan. I didn't even know Amazon was in Japan. So I guess if that's one of the topics, there's probably more in there that not a lot of people are talking about, especially not in the kind of mainstream YouTube, Amazon course environment. And we also have panel with 8-figure superstar sellers. So that's going to be very interesting. I wanted to show you guys the speakers, just to make a point of the only guy I know here is Will Chernund. This is he's made over 10 million in Amazon sales past 3 years, and I found him through some interview, and I know he's a huge seller, but he hasn't been on YouTube. He doesn't have a course, at least that I know of. And I guess it's the same for a lot of these guys. If you're just starting out, you maybe haven't heard about any of them, and you might not get to hear about them because the at least what I've seen so far of the course environment on Amazon, everyone is very similar. They have the same strategies. A lot of them say the same things. So I think that's a good thing to go here and see some huge sellers that are not selling courses, or at least they're still really going hard with Amazon. So yeah, a few more names down here. Can't really think of anything more to say now. I am going to finish this off. I guess I'll show you behind the scenes of the video stuff as well. See here. Okay. So I'll finish off like this. If you're interested in knowing more about Global Sources Summit or the trade show, or next week, after next week, when I'm going to Canton Fair, then subscribe. I'm only gonna put a button somewhere. And thanks for watching. I will see you next time in a few days. Bye bye.